Yeah, man, it's the one and only DJ Chase, man. We are here on WDJCDB, DJ Chase Radio New York, man. The official call sign, we official, man. Like I said, WDJCDB, DJ Chase Radio, man, on 10 mobile apps, DJChaseRadio.com, man. But enough for all of that, man. We got the one, we got the dope, the super talented, man, the R&B. He's killing the game right now, man. My guy, ArtistNameLeon in the building. Was popping, bro?
Yo, what's good with you, bro?
I'm chilling, man. Just chilling. Had a little couple days break. You know what I'm saying? Get this podcast popping. So I've been working hard for like 4 months. So I needed a little rest.
Yeah, baby.
For sure, man. How you doing? How's Atlanta treating you?
Atlanta's good, man. You know, we just getting settled into moving into a new place.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So
yeah,
dealing with that, man. But you know, the grind never sleeps, man. I always still out here doing what I got to do, making moves, touching people. You know what I mean? Making the connections happen.
Yeah, for sure. I'm doing the same thing. I'm actually working on. I'm in New York right now, but I'm trying to get up out of here. It's crazy up here, so I'm trying to get up out of here. So I want to get on your background a little bit. ArtistNameLeon, which is a really, really, really super duper unique name, man. How did you come up with your name?
I was just like, Leon is my middle name, and I always felt like that was like, you know, the other side of me. I could, like, you know, anytime I was in trouble, if anything bad happened, I could always put it on, you know, Leon. So it's kind of like an alter ego situation. But the artist name just came from, you know, just me putting like two words together, just making it all one thing, making it something that nobody else had, you know. So I'm glad I came up with it. I'm glad I, you know, stuck with it. You know, a lot of people like, you know, that name don't make sense.
Yeah.
It will.
Nah, you too smooth, man. And you know, I was reading that you stayed in New York and LA for a little while, man. But where you originally from?
I'm from Valdosta, like 3 hours and some change from Atlanta, like right on the borderline. People try to say it's like closer to Florida than anything, but I'm a Georgia boy to the heart, bro.
Georgia, copy, man. And how was it growing up in that part of Georgia for you? Like, you know, because a lot of artists, you know, sometimes their backgrounds like reflect their you know, journey into music. So how did you like start, you know, how did growing up in that area like affects you like to create music?
Valdosta is a small city.
What's it called again?
Valdosta. Yeah.
Got you.
Small city. Pretty much everybody knows everybody. It's a football town. So, you know, I played football in high school, you know what I mean? But music was always something I wanted to do, but I just didn't see it being real because nobody I knew where I'm from ever did anything with it. You know what I mean? Nothing major with it.
Yeah.
It was always like in the back of my mind. So I didn't really pursue it until, you know, like later, you know. And like once I actually started doing it and I actually started seeing people actually liking what I was doing, it just motivated me to keep going. So
yeah.
I'm definitely thankful for what else. I feel like it molded me for who I am, and it made my sound something that, you know, nobody else has and nobody else is doing. So, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure, man. And you know, one of the things I want to know, like, who did you grow up in? You know, you being from Georgia, you know, your influences all through the culture at this point. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta's a stamp. There is no going back. You know, who did you listen to growing up?
Oh, man.
The short version. You give me a short version.
Yeah, I was a Hot Boys fan.
Oh wow,
you know,
okay.
The early Cash Money, bro.
Yeah.
Outkast for sure. T.I., Jeezy, Gucci. I'm naming a lot of Atlanta rappers, but that's how it was, man. I like
I understand. Yeah, I understand. Like I'm always, you know, I love Atlanta. So I was just down there for A3C last year. So I love Atlanta. I'm always like sneaking down there as much as I can. So Atlanta's a dope spot, you know. And you know, even your journey as a musician, you know what I'm saying? Were you like classically trained as a musician, or you just like, you know what, in high school I just want to do this seriously?
Yeah, I wasn't trained, man. I just did what felt right to me. You know what I mean? I think I just like found like those artists who I admired the most, and I just took from them, and I just kind of like over time I think Tupac was the first person I actually like started trying to write and rap like. You know, I'm a kid, man, you know, I don't really. That's what got me into wanting to do it. It's like me trying to redo what he was doing, and as I got older, you know, I just found like other people like Future. You know what I mean? I take a lot of what he does and I just make it mold it into my own thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, and for sure, man. And what do you like better? You like being in the studio better, or you like performing better?
Studio, bro.
Studio.
Yeah, performing, man, it gives me so much anxiety every time I hit the stage. Bro. It's crazy.
But you got dope music. That In My Vein record is popping. So I maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just a biased fan of live performance. But you know, I definitely know you got a live show in you somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just a matter of me just continue to do it and me just like, you know, finding ways to cope with the anxiety and having that stage fright on stage and just. Like, I feel like, yeah, you're right. Like, once I find, like, my way through it, it's like with the music. Like, at first, I didn't think nobody was going to like what I was doing, you know, until I actually started doing it, so.
Yeah, but you know what? There's a lot of artists, bro. A lot of artists have imposter syndrome. So, you know what I'm saying? You can't really, you know, do that too much. And, you know, trust me, I think, like, from what I've heard, and as far as the amount of numbers and as far as the Instagrams and as far as the fan base is there, you know what I'm saying? So, it's like you know, you have it. You know what I'm saying? Some artists, they don't have the star quality, but some artists do. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I feel like me researching you and like studying you and you know, just from the Instagrams and the videos and things like that, really seeing it. And you actually started out rapping, and then, you know, you kind of changed as far as being more of a singer. What motivated that change? Like, why did you want to stop rapping?
I honestly think I'm a R&B dude at heart.
Yeah.
You know, I can remember from being mad young, I always was crushing on the girls, bro. That was my lane. The rap just came from, you know, like I said, me growing up around my uncles. I grew up around my uncles and my older cousins, and they was listening to Pop, Cash Money, Hot Boy. So they were my role models. So I listened to what they were listening to, and that kind of influenced me to want to get into the rap shit. So that's why I was like, I started out young rapping. I used to think R&B and singing was corny. You know what I mean?
And now look at you.
Yeah.
It's 750,000 streams later, you know what I'm saying? So doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? And you know, what did you say? Okay, when you write your music, do you write your music solo, or you open, like, because R&B is different. R&B, you can collaborate with different songwriters and producers and things like that. Do you write your own music, or you say, you know what, sometime I collab?
No, I write my own music.
Yeah.
I'm in the process of trying to open up and get out there and actually work with writers and other producers, but for the most part, everything I put out so far has been off.
Yeah, copy, man. And you know, one of the things I want to say too is, like, if you say, okay, I have one dream collaboration, who would it be? You get one, bro. Yeah. I try.
Pluto. I feel like I gotta get one with Pluto.
Future? Yeah, Future. Yeah, copy, man. And I wanted to ask you this question. You actually led into my next question. You know, being from Atlanta, because I talked to a lot of my Atlanta guys down there, and just like with the indictments and the, you know, the gentrification, I guess, in a sense. You know, what's your take on it? How do you feel about like that whole situation? Like, what would your take on it be?
Man, to me, it's messed up to see. You know, we see it all the time. Like, our Black role models, our leaders, and our influencers get taken down or taken from us. So it's like it's nothing new. It's like like I don't want to say you kind of like numb to it, but it's kind of like to affect you see it happen so much. You know what I mean? If anything, I just feel like it motivates us to go harder. You know what I mean? To push the sound further, push the subject matter further. You know what I mean? Yeah. So,
copy, man. And you know, you got, like I said, you got the new project out. You got the new single out, In Vain. You know what I'm saying? That's more of like a mid-tempo, R&B kind of joint. You know what I'm saying? You definitely singing along those lines of the mid-tempo. Who produced that record?
Shout out to my boy Imperial.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely real good with the melodies, and you know, I love the bounce, man. Like if it ain't bouncing for me, man,
Copy, man. And you know, you're definitely talking to the ladies on that one. What inspired that record?
It's just, you know, situation.
No, you too smooth, man. You gotta get out that smoothness. What's up?
But nah, it's like it's real life, man. It's just like I even take it back to like me being in New York. Like, as you know, man, there's a lot of nights where it can go on forever and ever. One party to the next. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely I pull a lot of inspiration from those nights. You know.
Copy.
You know.
Yeah. So you're gonna do more of those type of records? You know what I'm saying, for the DJs? That's what I'm asking, because I'm a DJ. So I'm like, all right, I need those DJ records. You feel me?
Yeah, I got more vibes, man. I try not to you know, box myself into one thing. Like I know, you know, the R&B thing is like it's what I do, but as I mentioned, the rap, you know what I mean? Like I don't really classify myself as a rapper, but I rap, you know. So you know what I mean? It's until we come up with different vibes throughout the year, man.
Yeah. And you know, I always ask this question because you got such high numbers, especially for an independent artist. Do you want to stay indie or you want to get signed?
I want to stay indie. You know what I mean? I feel like it just makes sense for me right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And why do you want to? But I mean, why? But I want to know, like, why do you want to be indie? Because you know, it's a lot. It's really expensive.
I think I just want to build the leverage. I think I want to do it the right way, and I feel like I'm doing it the right way. Like I'm not against the major, but at the same time, like I want it to make sense on my part, you know, and I want to be able to bring something to the table. I don't want to be just another artist shine. Like I want to build something for real, you know. So I gotta get out there in the mud and the trenches and do it. That's what I'm gonna do. So that's what we've been doing. So you know. Got
you. And you, like I said, because I want to ask, because you know why I'm asking really too, because you're in at the Atlanta scene, like, you know, and Atlanta's really, I guess, easy to make it, and it's not easy, but you know, it's a working community of artists. You know what I'm saying? You can bump in, you know, once again, there's egos everywhere. You know, that's not it. But you have, like I said, the A3Cs, and you know, you can perform. Your promoters actually pay you guys to perform, as opposed to the showcase game up here. So, you know, do you feel like living in Atlanta is a little easier for you? Because you've been in New York and LA. Do you feel like, you know, it's a little bit easier in Atlanta?
Yes and no. Only because I'm closer to home. Yeah. That's the only thing that makes it easier for me, I guess. Like I can move around easier. But at the same time, like Atlanta's popping, but it's like it's saturated.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? It's hard to stand out. And I feel like even if you're doing something different, if it's too different, people ain't gonna gravitate towards it. You know? Like Atlanta definitely has like a certain sound that it embraces, and trying to find your way into that, staying true to yourself is the key to it. So I feel like as long as I keep doing me, man, like I said, keeping the subject matter how I'm, you know, talking about what I'm talking about, not getting into the street shit, not getting into the political shit, just keep the vibes and keep it, you know what I mean? Keep that type of energy. You know, I think I'm gonna be all right, bro.
Gotcha, man. And you know, I noticed a lot of your artwork. You know what I'm saying? Because once again, I want to make people feel, you know, this is a podcast. People really listen to it, and it goes on a radio station. So, you know, an artist named Leon, you into the space vibes like I am. You're in the energies, and I noticed a lot of your artwork is all, you know, futuristic, space orientated. You know, where did that come from?
Man, it was always Jimmy Neutron fan, Space Jam, Rick and Morty, bro. I, for some reason, I've always been fast. Like even if I go back home to my mom's, I'll sit out because she live in the country. So you sit outside at nighttime, you look up, bro. You see the stars in the sky, bro. So I'm definitely on that vibe.
Yeah. for sure, man. And you know, what is one of your goals for this year? What do you say? You know what? I got the big numbers. I got the 700,000 streams. I got the 400,000 streams. You know what I'm saying? What do you feel like one goal that you want to reach this year?
want to break the mold, man. I want to break the seal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to be able to make it mainstream without the label. You know?
Yeah.
For me to do that, the dream, but I know it ain't far fetched from happening. As long as I, you know, keep putting the work in, how we doing it, and like I said, getting out here and collaborate with different writers and producers, and you know, networking, connecting, man. It's only a matter of time before, you know, that becomes, you know.
Well, one thing I'm gonna tell you, man, we were gonna get you out there on my end. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to get you that New York audience. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely got so much promo and stuff like that, and I got the In Vain record is popping, so I'm gonna definitely play that on my radio show. I got another radio station that I'm on Sunday, so I definitely play that, man. And you know, before we get up out of here, man, I just want to ask you this too. You know, what advice do you have for anybody getting into the music business? Because you do, like I said, your streaming numbers is crazy for independent artists. So salute to you for that. What is one piece of advice that you would give to an independent artist right now?
I would say have confidence in yourself and the work.
Yeah.
Build you a team and work hard. Work smart. You know, a lot of people say work because a lot of people can work hard and
yeah.
You know what I mean? So work smart, and
yeah.
That's the advice I could get to them.
Copy, man. ArtistNameLeon, man. Thank you so much, brother. Like I said, it's a pleasure, man. The records is gonna be on the podcast, and I want to salute you for them high streaming numbers for real. You know, you got any shows coming up?
You mentioned, you know, I know some of my homie Gambino talked about doing something in August up in New York, bro. So,
the Spotify show. Yeah. I'm gonna be there for that. You go come perform. Come up here, man. We got a link. You got a link.
So I'm out.
I got you. Yeah. What about ATL? You got nothing popping in Atlanta? What's up?
Like not right now. Right now we just a matter of
recording.
Supposed to be getting into the studio. Yeah. So just keep. I'm a studio rat, bro. So I like into the studio. I'm in there all day.
Copy, man. And are we getting another EP this year? What's up?
We working on something, bro. Like I'm saying, I'm recording. Might drop a 4-piece, 5-piece.
I see you in the studio, so that's what I'm asking. I'm looking at your. I'm on the gram, so I'm sitting here checking. I'm checking it out right now. I'm like, all right, he doing off the block freestyle, the front of the block freestyle. I'm like, okay. Yeah. So I'm looking at it right now. You feel me? So, you know, but like I said, man. Yeah, for sure, man. Like I said, man, I'm proud of another black man. You know, and it's not easy out here for us. So I just definitely want to give you your flowers too. You know what I'm saying? You got some dope music, some hot music. You feel me? So
appreciate you.
Yeah, man. I'll give you a shout out, give you Instagram, all that.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Gambino. Yeah, underdogs taking over this year. Gonna be the upper dogs. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole 229 about Austin. You know. Make sure to go follow me at ArtistNameLeon on Instagram, Twitter.
One word.
So make sure you go and stream that In Vain on all platforms. It's going up.
Yeah, man. It's the one and only DJ Chase. You heard it right here, man. ArtistNameLeon, one word right here on DJ Chase Radio, WDJCDB, DJ Chase Radio, New York City. Yeah, man. DJChase.com. DJChase.net, DJChaseRadio.com, man. We on Level mobile apps, man. On that YouTube, DJ Chase TV, Twitter at DJ Chase, Instagram _ DJ Chase, and Facebook, DA Real DJ Chase. It's the one only pregame party miss podcast. Yeah. DJ Chase TV.
It's official. Come on. Locked in with DJ Chase on the pregame party mix.